what's going on, everyone? It is Behavior here for another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And with this one right here, we are talking Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 3, titled The Greater Good. And guys, I'm smiling ear to ear right now. I just want to let you know, why am I smiling? Because I absolutely love this episode from beginning to end. This was very, very entertaining for me. There was, I'm really invested in these characters, and the way that they're acting right now just kind of had me at the edge of my seat, clenching my fist, like screaming, like, what are you doing? Oh, you a hoe, you this, you that. I cannot wait to talk about this. So I really did enjoy this episode. I really am enjoying this Power show on Stars. I know it's not really getting as many views and attention as I would like as the original show, but I think the word of mouth and marketing or whatever, you guys, we can get this thing going because I really did enjoy it. So I want to let you know that this reaction right here, I'm trying to make it brief because I want to save all of my nitty gritty for my live recap that I'm going to be having on Monday. Monday, 7 p.m. CST with my lovely guest, Miss Elia Cantu. Here is our YouTube page right here. We do this every week. If you look at my page right here, and if you go to my video tab, you will see Power right there at the top right. Actually, let me just go ahead and click my home tab right here. And I scroll down and bam, here's our Power recaps. I always do a little recap right here to the far right, like I'm doing myself. And then every Monday, me and Miss Cantu right here, we do a nitty gritty breakdown going over all the details, full spoilers, all that good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and come back for that. Again, that is this coming Monday for episode 3, 7 p.m. CST. It is going down. It is going down. That's going to contain spoilers, and this is going to contain spoilers up, down, left, right, in and out. As if you've already seen it, you have been warned. Like I said, this is a great episode. They always are focusing on, like the title, which says the greater good, on the conversation that they have in the classroom with the ethics class with Tate and Professor Milgram. And I enjoyed that for the most part, but that's like not even the most interesting part of the episode to me. I mean, it starts off, Tariq is going over to Tate trying to, help him out with his sister Yaz because she is, I'm finna say locked up, but she's in foster care because the grandmother, I was finna say hit and run. Well, kind of in a way, she was drinking and driving, got a DUI. And one of the things that bothered me, is she a social worker, the person that Tariq was talking to that had the meeting? Like, why was she being such an a-hole to Tariq? I mean, what is Tariq doing wrong by wanting to be linked up with his sister? Is he the bad guy for that? She's rolling her eyes. So, you got 15 minutes. Go ahead and get started. Can you do all of that? Can you do all of this? I mean, like, why are you treating him that way? Like, he didn't do anything wrong. His sister is being thrown into the system, and that's his sister. He's going to want to be there for her. So, like, I just didn't like her energy. I didn't like her attitude. That was just, like, really, really whack to me. But I got to talk about Yaz, too. I'm sorry, guys. She's a cute little girl, but the acting is just not good at all. It is cringeworthy. Please give her as many lines as possible because, yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm just like, oh, my gosh. I mean, if anything I did not like about this episode, it was her. But I'm not gonna make a big deal out of that, but it did stand out to me. Now I also want to know how y'all feeling about this Mecca cat. I was liking Mecca the first 2 episodes, but it was this episode right here where he just kind of started rubbing me the wrong way. He's just coming across extremely arrogant, extremely cocky, just trying to wave his stick around like, hey, I'm the biggest, baddest mofo around town. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it doesn't, a lot of people was telling me like, B, you got to watch out. He's an undercover cop. And I was like, no, he not. And now I'm thinking that maybe he is, or just in general, like you just cannot trust this dude. He brings in Kane, shows him his whole facility, all of his people. And then we get that in the next scene when Kane falls asleep there, which is kind of weird, to be honest with you. Living the lifestyle that Kane lives, would he really spend the night at Mecca's house? Now, if he was smashing some other chicks in the other room, okay, that's a bit understandable, but like, hey, I'm too drunk to drive tonight. Mecca, you mind if I crash? I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't go down like that. I'm being silly, but I don't know. When he woke up the next morning, I was just kind of like, huh, okay. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I could be overanalyzing this. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. I'm curious, but going back to the party, one of the things I like this chef, how he stood up for himself. Like, hey, close your mouth when you chew. And then, he got the women over there, and Kane was mesmerized. And what was the dude? His name was Nuff. Where did we get these names from? But I was like, wait a minute, Mecca. Are you really going to kill this dude in front of everybody? Like, you that badass, bro? Like, come on, really? Like, really? You don't, I don't know. But I don't think he killed him. I think he just made him pass out because he'll come to in a minute. But man, Kane, you need to shut your mouth. The next morning, and Mecca got in your head. It's just, before I said it, the whole big and bad thing, it just didn't come across convincing to me with him trying to work out. Like, like, there wasn't a real workout. It just wasn't. Like, they was doing that for sure. They didn't really do a good job there, in my opinion. I'm just saying, it just didn't seem realistic to me. Usually if men are working out at home, like they'll work out on the underwear, or I don't, it just didn't come across. They were just like, yeah, let's show them that I'm just a big ass, badass Mecca, shoulder press. I'm not hating. I'm not. It just didn't come across convincing to me. If y'all work out, fellas, women, whatever, let me know in the comment section below. I'm just curious. But Kane, you got to shut your mouth, man. Mecca getting into your head. He talking about, you want to control him? Who do you want to control? What's his name? Tariq St. Patrick, I'm like, God, dog, shut your mouth, man. You already was in the doghouse for the longest, man. Don't mess this up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. But, I mean, he don't know that Mecca and Monet have ties anyway, so he probably would have already known that. But still, I was just like, shut your mouth. Now, we got to talk about this dude right here. Now, in the season 1, everybody didn't like, rest in peace, Jabari. You was whack, you was lame, nobody liked you, but you still didn't deserve to get your head blown off. You was whack. There is a new king of whackness in season 2. My goodness gracious, this dude right here takes the crown. Let me pull him up real quick. His real name is Jeff Hefner, playing Detective Whitman. Dude, I cannot stand this guy, man. The cop, oh my gosh. You are the wackest in the land, man. Like, this dude here is hella whack, man. King of whackness, king of cobras, king of snakes, Detective Kevin Whitman. I can't stand this dude. I mean, the way he drilling Zeke, I'm just like, oh, I just wanted to jump to the screen and beat him up my damn self. It's just like Carrie said later on in the episode, this is clearly personal. I understand the cops do this and try to probe and fish to get information and manipulate and da-da-da-da. But it's clear that you're jealous, bro. That Carrie is knocking down everybody but you. And you whack for that, man. And like Zeke, I like Zeke. I know people be giving Zeke a hard time and making fun of him and stuff with his acting. It's funny. But I do like Zeke, man. And I'm just like, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes, and I understand where Zeke, I mean, he's young. He's under 21, 22 years old right now. So, he's not a grown man. So he's just not going to think like the way I think of somebody my age. But he held it down though. I was like, please, because Kane already blabbing his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Zeke, please, bro, keep your mouth shut, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And he didn't, and I'm just like wanting him to walk out of there. And he's like, can I go? And at first I thought he was going to spill the beans because if, he was like, oh, he was giving it away. Oh, we ain't doing nothing. We just friends. You know what I'm saying? She just my tutor. I mean, he didn't say that exactly, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But he had him in there for hours, man. And Zeke was like, what did Zeke say? It just, I forgot exactly what he said, but I was really rooting for Zeke during the scene. I was so happy that he didn't say nothing. And Whitman, man, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. I just whack. Now, we got to move over to this Bash character that is working with Stern, that is trying to extort Tariq out of this $30K. I was very surprised to see him. I forgot all about him, and I forgot the story. I thought, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, I thought Tariq checked him and was like, hey man, you're not gonna be taking advantage of me like this. I thought that they handled that in season 1. I could be incorrect, please let me know. But we saw that's how the episode ended, with Braden coming over and taking the signature, to become the president, so Tariq can get like a legal check. Now, jumping kind of towards the end a little bit. No, I don't want to jump that far. Now let's talk about Lauren and Tariq. Yeah, Lauren and Tariq. Dude, finally get it in. I cannot wait to talk to Elia about that, Miss Cantu. But yes, Tariq finally stopped curving her. And first of all, before I say that, Tariq, it was stupid as hell of you to take Deanna up to you and Lauren's spot. What are you thinking, bro? That is like a clear violation. I'm surprised Lauren didn't just say F him. Well, she was about to, but until she was like, he was like, come follow me, and then took her to Yaz or whatever. But that's just dumb. Like, she was right for calling him out. Like, what kind of mess is this, bro? You're gonna take her to our little, I bring you up here. And then not only this though, it would be one thing if he took Lauren up there and then took another girl up there. Like, dang, I thought you was taking me to a special place that you never took anybody else. That would have still been messed up, but that's not even what happened. She took him up there to her special place. And he gonna bring Deanna up there, bro. Your game is sloppy, okay? That's just, come on, bro. Like, I mean, and I said game, I don't, y'all know what I mean, hopefully. But that's just, bro, come on. You got to be smarter than that, bro. You got to be smarter than that. But he did think smart. He did take Lauren to go see Yaz, and that was cute and stuff. And again, Yaz is acting, and it is horrible. But the lady, the social worker. I'm sorry if that's not the correct title, but she needs to sit down somewhere. Like, what are you doing? I'm mad at you. You're black. You're supposed to be, like, I understand you got rules and stuff, but you being an a-hole. All right, time's up. What are you doing? Like, stop it. Stop it. You don't get extra money or bonus or points for being an a-hole. Stop it. So that's that. But Tariq and Lauren, they finally smashed. My goodness gracious, they got it in. They got it in. They got it in. And I remember last season, I was like, Tariq is young. He a teenager. I don't know if I want to see him smashing other teenagers. That may be a little weird, but it was fine. It was, I don't know if I want to say tasteful, but it was fine. I'm happy they got it in because if Tariq, I mean, ultimately, I do kind of want him to be with Lauren because she's out the game, and he can live a straight, narrow, clean life. But realistically, he may end up with Deanna. What is her name? The other chick, the lesbian or bisexual, Effie. She fine too, but that's just, that's some kind of just some fun time or whatever. But he finally got in that ass. He finally got in there. He finally hit it. She's happy. And it's interesting because he was like, "Are you sure?" I mean, you want to be sure. You definitely want to be sure. And if fellas always listen to a woman when she says no and stop and all that. So you want to be sure, that's great. But at the same time, that can turn off a woman too, but they're younger, but I'm kind of curious how y'all feel about that or whatever, him asking like, are you sure? I'm on the fence. I'm on the, I mean, you want to be sure, of course, but I'm just on the fence or whatever, because I'll just stop there. I'm on the fence. I want to know what y'all think. But he got the text. Zeke ran up out of there, and man, I got to say though, I have not. Oh, I cannot wait to talk about this about Monet. Let's talk about Monet. I have really not cared for her character, but she really came through in this one in multiple ways. The first thing is, before we talk about her saving the day, Monet, no, I'm tripping. I'm screaming. I don't got my names right. Mecca got Monet to smile, y'all. Wow. Are you serious? She was smiling in there. You know what I'm saying? You just knew I was going to call. I was hoping you would. She just started smirking. I was like, what? He must have been putting it down back in the day. Because Tejada not doing it right. Because she was on that contract. She was mad. I'm not happy. All I'm getting is air, tired ass lingerie. Damn, nigga. He wasn't hitting them spots. But Mecca was, fellas, it's important. A woman will always remember if you do a good job. Even if she don't like you, even if she calls you a dusty deadbeat, she will always remember if you do a good job. If you're a little bit younger, just put that in your back pocket and thank me later. Do a good job. And Mecca apparently is, because he got her, man, I mean, he ain't, just think about this though. Think about it. So how do y'all think Monet is in the show? I want to say she's in her 40s, maybe. I don't think she's in her 50s, but let's just say 40s. So they said 24 years ago. So I want to think that Mecca and Monet probably knowing each other since maybe they was in elementary, teenagers, all the way up to somewhere in their 20s. So they have a past, they have a rapport. This isn't just, some puppy love, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they was going into young adulthood, but he made her smile. We saw her being affectionate, not just smashing. She was lip locking. I've never done anything like this before. You know, he swept her off her feet. 24 years, no talking. He able to come and make you smile like this. The brother is doing something right. Now on the flip side, I don't like infidelity. I don't, you know, you're going around and I forgot the word I was going to say, conspiracy, and that's not the word I'm trying to use. I can't even think of the word right now. But you know, he's married, Mecca. She's married, and you coming in, and you know that's not cool. I don't believe in messing up a happy home at all. Somebody taking extra stays left when they to go the other way. But you know, he on this report stuff and love, and you know, and I'm finna say Jodeci New Edition 1988 and all that stuff. But right after that, Zeke calls while she was there, and then Monet goes to the station and saves the day. She kicking doors in. What the hell is Zeke? Da, 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 da. I love it, man. I love it. 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 I just wish Zeke knew enough that he could just leave, that he didn't have to stay there. It's too bad that he passed out the PB2 peanut butter. I forgot the name of the car, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, he didn't know. And I like the way that Zeke stood up to her. Then you're like, shit. You're always telling me it's in my best interest, but you ain't telling me something to protect myself. And she had to take it. She could. I mean, we saw a lot of range with Monet's character as far as her reception to things. Mecca made her smile, and Zeke was able to check her, and she wasn't able to do nothing but like, yeah, I messed up. I messed up. And so we're going to have to see how that plays out right there. Now, let's talk about Braden and these 3D bricks that he got in the walls. I like the idea, but I'm just thinking the person that installed the bricks, can you trust them? And Kane is like, you know, trying to get Braden on this. Braden, stop it, man. You got a good thing going. Everybody wants that power. Don't mess nothing up. Kane cannot be trusted, you know. And so, yeah, this is a good episode. I have my notes right here. I just want to gaze at this real quick. Oh, we got to talk about this too. The black girl in the class, Briandria, I forgot her name, the black chick that got a little attitude, got a little fire, but you know, there's nothing wrong with a little attitude. I don't like her character no more. She is not on code at all. She is not part of the team. You should have been with Lauren talking about, wait a minute, you can't sell that. You gonna team up with the white girl to expose a black man that's trying to go to the NBA? What are you doing? You are in straight violation of code. And then it's so out of character. Ooh, we got the weed. That was just so stupid. Look, it just another scene that just didn't come across convincing. I mean, her character probably does smoke weed, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying the way it came across. That was just stupid. And then I didn't even like the way that Lauren responded to me. Is that weed? Oh my God. Look, if Lauren wants to be responsible and not smoke because she don't want to get past a drug test, she don't want to fail a drug test, of course I respect that. I just didn't like her reaction. You know, I wish she would have just been like, oh man, I wish I could hit it, you know what I'm saying? But I got these internships, they be drug testing, so I'm good, I'm chill, I'm gonna pass. Y'all got it. I'll holler at y'all during the summertime, you know what I'm saying? Doing summer, whatever. But that would have been fine. I'm not mad at her turning down the weed. I'm just mad at the bad writing rap. Is that the weed? Like, come on, man. Like, even though Lauren may be a square, realistically, she wouldn't have responded that way. So that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way right there. But you know, guys, I love the episode. Other than those little things right there that I did complain about, I'm just going over everything. You know, I love that Davis was able to go down there and save the day as well. And yeah, you know, and Kane goes and punches Tariq in the face. Kane, you can't be coming on this campus like that, bro. Chocolate brother within a bright red Kool-Aid velour looking sweat shirt on with a do-rag, a wave cap. You're standing out like a sore thumb, bro. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Screaming and stuff. I understand your frustration and all that, but you gotta get it together. You gotta get it together. But the thing, guys, that bothered me the most was and do y'all think that Sax will come through trying to get Tejada out of jail? You know, we realized that the person that put him in jail, you know, was fired for tampering with evidence. So that may be the BS reason why Tejada is in jail or whatever. But what I want to know is from you guys. Let me know down in the comment section. First, will you be coming to the live recap when I break it down with me, Miss Elia Cantu, 7 p.m. CST Monday night? Also, what do you think is going to happen to Bash, the guy that is trying to extort Tariq from these expensive $30K fees? Also, what do you want to happen to Whitman, the dude that's, you know, hating big time on Zeke? What do you think is going to happen to Zeke? Do you like how he's handling things so far? You know, let me know down below in the comment section. Also, Mecca, how do you feel about Mecca? Also, how do you feel about Lauren and Tariq smashing? Guys, y'all let me know all this stuff down below. Let's get this conversation going and keep it flowing. But guys, that is just my opinion, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked the video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel. Helping me to reach 35,000 subscribers. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.